Hey there folks, how we doing? 7:04 p.m. Monday, April 25th. Dun dun dun. Um, it's been a real nutty day. Dealing with lawyers, all kinds of crazy stuff. Stones, uh, taxes. Better leave that in there in case the phone downstairs rings. 704 407 Fortitude for complete 7 spiritual knowledge. When you use numerology in its simplest state, it has a basic thought process and you just feel into it, see what's going on. What I want to talk about in just a second, is just a minute, is what is it like when you're not in your body? What is it like when you're your real self, your normal self? Not when you're squeezed into this physical body. What's that like? How does it feel? How do you feel? How do you think? What's going on? I'm going to go there in a second. I just want to show you a couple things. I told you I've been collecting stones for a long time, buying them. Going nuts doing that. I want to show you just a couple of them. There's all kinds of nice stuff I'm going to show you soon. One of them is really neat. It's a new stone. Anyway, here's some of the raw Amazonite that I have. This stuff is beautiful. If that were tumbled, it'd be so shiny and it's incredible. But you know what? I love it raw too. It's really nice. And Amazonite is very high vibration. It's very cleansing. This and some stick selenite can do a lot to get rid of frequencies that are hanging around. A lot of people put Amazonite near the computers and stuff. Some people even tape a small piece to their cell phone. Honestly, I just like it having it hanging around. There's actually things that have been done here on this planet a few years ago, 3.5 years ago, not quite 4 years ago, that actually cut down the frequencies that we get hit with. As a matter of fact, a very large part of what happens is due to the antids, and there's another race here. They're reptilian. They're tall. They're very green, and they're really cool. Anyway. So Amazonite is high vibration, really nice. This is, again, grade AAA. This is grade AAA Golden Tiger's Eye. Pretty nice stuff, huh? Tiger's Eye helps you see around and kind of through things. Very strong with Fey people. It's good for the pineal and scanner, especially where they kind of meet together, but a little more pineal. This is some really nice black onyx, but if you notice, it's got like a soft, earthy tan band in it. This is very strong energy, but it's also a little relaxing. Black onyx is Black Panther energy, very strong. Really brings out the real you, very powerful. I probably have some of it on. Yeah, right here. That's silver sheen obsidian necklace. I've got all kinds of stuff we're about to put on the websites. But this is really strong. When you gotta be strong, black onyx is going to power you up, okay? Period. Sodalite. I've got it raw and tumbled. Here's a piece of the tumbled stuff. Folks, you're not going to find too much better. You can find some that's all blue or something, but sodalite in itself is made of a few different elements. I don't know. As a matter of fact, the book behind me by Melody, Love is in the Earth. You want to know a bit about stones, that's pretty darn good. Okay? It's better than any other book out there, period. As far as I'm concerned, it's the Encyclopedia of Stone Energy. The Book of Stones, all that stuff by what's his name out there, Mr. Rosez to Light, Robert Simmons, is it? I don't know, but I don't know what his name is. But anyway, whatever. These people, they don't know what they're talking about. They can't feel the stone. They don't understand. They try and figure out what it is. Robert Simmons, that's his name. He's solar plexus oriented, so he tries to figure things out with his head. He's, you know, it's not that he can't feel stone at all, but he just doesn't understand it. Here's some very nice carnelian. Okay, once again, grade AAA. This is good stuff. Carnelian is passion, blood flow, heart, very strong passion. Get up and do things. Of course, we have the stick selenite, like what's up there. I've got some good apatite. This stuff is awesome. It's whole head. It's got hope in it, but when you hold this stuff with two hands, with the fingertips of both hands, the energy straws of the body, you can feel it go right up into your, right up the spine, going up into the brain. That's up in the hypothalamus and pushing out of it. Oh, wow. I like that. Anyway, oh, and then here's some. I've got really good high quality lapis lazuli, tumbled. I've also got some raw. Here's one piece. I've got a bunch of it. Some wonderful citrine, folks. You'll enjoy it. As a matter of fact, the carnelian. How does that look for some raw carnelian? That's nice stuff. And then we have an interesting piece of some feldspar. It's in the moonstone family. And if you take this stone, see this thing? If you take that and tumble it, that's what this is moonstone. And picked it off the ground. Like Melody says, love is in the earth. She's not kidding. Okay? There's things that we can't get here, but there's a lot of stuff we can get here that's really strong. This is some essonite that I found, and then I just tumbled myself. I've got some nice tumblers. I can tumble stones and do a darn good job, but it just takes so long. It takes 3 weeks to tumble stones properly. Okay? This is good earthen energy. Very relaxing. And of course we have, especially around here, I'll take a look at this. This is literally some star essonite, but it's got that feldspar in it, moonstone. So, let's see. We know about bornite, which is peacock ore, and I call it unicornite because that's what it is. Now, this you really can't tell right now. This is some very deep green serpentine. It looks a little rough. Watch this. If you tell me this stuff is beautiful, but honestly, I love it just the way it is. I get some all choked up. Don't mind me, folks. It's been a real rough day. Just took care of Herky wound back outside again. This is just putting 1 drop of water on it. You saw it a second ago. Now look at it. Folks, this is beautiful, but it's not just beautiful. This is strong healing. Okay? Very strong healing energy. This stuff is this stuff is awesome. Excuse me just a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been hammered all day. Drive me nuts. One of my large necklaces, that has black onyx on it, and a little bit of some citrine, very high quality citrine. I've got some real nice citrine. I put it on copper so I could feel the energy go through it. And I woke up this morning, it was broken. It just broke apart. Not where I put it together, but the wire just broke and it came loose. And then I was literally attacked like all day going through this stuff. But whatever. I mean, I'm used to it. You know, I just get rid of it. It finds me, attacks me, I kill it, it's gone. I don't like to talk too much about that anymore. It's just something that's happening. While black onyx is awesome to get you strong, it's nice to have that relaxing brown in it. Okay, it makes you strong, but it keeps you relaxed. You know, that's important. This is a type of jasper. I just call it Hope Jasper. This stuff is awesome. It's got some soft energy that's lighter than what you find in Larimar. It's not heavy relaxing. It's soft, smooth relaxing. It's got some clarity in there. There's some crystal in there. Little black spots is like focus, seeing things. This is a fantastic stone. And then when you put it with black onyx, you relax. It's smooth. It's light relaxing. It's not fall asleep. It's just relax and keep going. And black onyx is power up. So relaxing black onyx with this in it just gives you hope. It feels good. It's relaxing. It does. Just like, okay, I can go now. I mean, I can take on a day. That's pretty much what it's like. I'll be making some necklaces out of that. Actually, I'm going to make a couple for myself, but Deanna will be doing some stuff out of Miami. There's not a whole lot of that, though. I bought everything I could find. Every single bit they had. And it wasn't much. It's even got a hole drilled through it, so you can hang it. You know, put a little bar through it with an eye on it, and then you twist it at the bottom, make a nice design, and then you hold it, put it on a chain. So anyway, folks, there's a lot of nice stones and stuff coming. It's all about to get on the internet. I made a lot of progress yesterday with the packages, and then today just got blown apart dealing with all the crazy stuff with you know, business and all this stupid stuff I'm forced to have to deal with a couple of people, legal issues. It's the first time I've actually gone after both times I'm going after the people, and it's the first time I've ever really had to do that. Anyway, you know, I just soon let it go, but sometimes people just keep hitting you, and it's like, I had it, that's enough. You finally got my attention. You deserve it. Here it comes. Anyway, also, I've got some pretty good quartz. This stuff, it's not, you know, grade AAA, okay? This is what you call like grade A. It's nice. It's pretty much see-through, but the energy in it is very nice, and it's very flowing, and it does bring clarity to you, okay? It can be a little rough on the sides where you can't see all the way through it, but when you do find a piece, you look in it, it's nice and clear. It's good quartz. It's nice. It's just relaxing. It does help you see. I put this stuff in some of the spheres. I'm all stocked up on spheres and everything. I should have May, June. I should probably have a couple months at least anyway before I go, maybe less. Whatever, who cares? But I can do a lot in that amount of time. I do have what is it, petalite? Some petalite crystal. That's just some more of the quartz. I have that. So I have, oh man, I got all kinds of stuff. Got some beautiful charoite too. You'll see some of it up here on this shelf. I need to get the other shelf up. I got so much stuff to do, but first finish the packaging. Is and again, it's almost all done, but had to take a day off for other stuff. Having said all this, let's finally, now that it's been 10 hours, let's finally get to the heat of the video. What's it like when you're out of body? Folks, the only reason I can see this, the only reason, I mean, I know this and I understand this, I can see it, I can feel it. Um, the sicker the body gets, the more I come out of it, the more I see like this. It's just changing. You've probably heard about how when people are getting ready to go, they start connecting to the other side. They start seeing and feeling more. That's kind of normal. That's because their energy is already starting to softly come out of the body. There's so much stuff I want to tell you all about. Anyway, I've mentioned before that when you're in a body is solid mass. So your energy frequencies, that you as spirit, as soon as you go in the body, it dumps down, it dulls and dampens your vibrations. So it lowers your vibrations. It doesn't make you a horrible negative person, but it does make your frequencies more negative, which is not natural for you, and your body really doesn't like it. That's why when you come out of your body after you drop the body and leave it behind where it belongs, and then you go home, well, it's like, oh wow, it's awesome. You feel great. There's no physical pain or anything. You like that, but it's not just that. It's the higher vibration. Okay, people talk about ascension and raising the vibration, folks. That's going to happen when you get out of the body. Okay. But what about feeling? I've mentioned this in one of the recent videos too. I wanted to talk about the stones, but it's important I talk about this other stuff. Okay, that's what's really important. Stone energy is wonderful. It's an incredible aid. They're aesthetically pleasing. Years ago, I remember I'm 60. Okay, years ago there was this thing like a joke about a pet rock. What kind of pet rock do you want to have? And they sell a stone in a box. A lot of people would laugh about it. They didn't understand that there's actually energy in it, that there's energy in stones. Okay, so because I see energy and feel it and everything, it's easier for me to see this, and because I am, I'm being pulled out of this body. It's not just a natural thing. I've been getting pulled out for a while. And it's nice. You get to understand and see and feel a little more. Okay? There's one thing I do remember as energy, being when I'm out of body. I vibrate higher. Although we don't have a physical body, we do have. We're energy. I was going to say we have a shape or form, but it's not one you see with the physical eyes. Okay, physical eyes, no. We see each other as spirit, sentient energy. We see each other on the other side all the time. We talk to each other. Our energies go into each other, merging a little bit, and we can communicate. We don't have to communicate like that, but it's like a very close form of communication. We share thoughts, we share feelings. It's some really neat stuff. Hey there, Hurt. You right, buddy? Right back. Okay, back again. There's a little elf about like this, little ground elf, young one that was messing with Herky, made him jerk, jump, and get up. It's nice to have the Fae running around the house again. It's just Herky's tired. His heart's in bad shape, and he doesn't need to be bothered. And sometimes children don't listen. We know that. I'll bet you I didn't. So anyway, going into a body is your spirit gets compressed. It compresses to come in one. When we're in a body, as spirit, all of y'all as spirit, you're a huge energy field. It's like if this is what I've talked about before. I might have mentioned it in this new YouTube channel, but as spirit, once you evolve to the second wave, to the second stage of evolution, a soul evolution, You're a larger field of energy. The basic field of the energy is solar plexus, and then you have three focal points inside. Okay, you have thought, you have heart, and then you have emotion. Okay, and then the whole body is solar plexus. The solar plexus is actually very much part of the core energy. Okay, a third to two-thirds of your solar plexus energy is in the core. Hey, Herky, honey, I love you. Come on, you want to sit down? Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. He's my buddy. No one was bugging you, just a little lonely, a little tired. I'm going to put that other AC unit in too for you, okay? You have to hear a hum. It's not a spaceship outside, it's my air conditioner. So anyway, when you're not in the body and you're your normal self, you don't feel crammed together. It's like your head is shoved inside a coffee cup or something. Okay, if you think of let's see, here's one of the spheres going out. That's Ken Labor. If you have if this is the main focal point, the other when you have your energy, when you are spirit, a huge field of spirit, okay, you've got the three major focal points, and then the body, solar plexus. Those focal points tend to stay a little closer together. When you get put in a body, they cram together, okay. And then if you could imagine putting a large bed sheet over this, and then this part here gets shoved inside a body, and then the bed sheet flowing everywhere, that's the rest of you. That's what it's like when you get shoved in a body. Okay, it's difficult. The only thing is, it's upside down. It goes in a, you'll be sitting here, your energy comes out of your crown. Okay? Whoops, wrong box. It's constrictive. You can't remember who you are. As soon as you're put in a body, when you're a child, a young child, you still have some memories, but you start losing them. It's sad. It really is, and it shouldn't be like that. It's done like that on purpose to scare you, kind of freak you out, forget who you really are, so that way when you get punished, throw in the government, and especially religion, and hey, you're doing good, man. You'd be scared, trying to figure out, am I going to die? Am I going to hell? All this crazy stuff that's always been done to us. So that's why when you come out of the body, you just relax. You just come out, and it's like a breath of fresh air. It's awesome. You're higher vibration. It happens immediately. And one of the first things you remember, one of the first thoughts you have is that you remember you don't belong in that body. That was a temporary thing. That's one of the most important things to remember. It's like I've told everyone, please respect your life in the body. Don't hurt yourself. Take good care of your body, okay? Feed it good food. Don't feed it drugs, and don't physically hurt yourself, please, okay? Take care of yourself. Honor the fact that you're having a life. Do the best you can with it. Get what you can out of it. But try to awaken while you're in it, too, because it's going to be a whole lot better if you do. And you're going to understand a lot more. And it's also easier for you to relax then and flow out of your body. Take off, astral project. Blah. No, I haven't had anything to drink, but it's it's funny. As a matter of fact, I had two huge glasses of water. Then I'm putting this thing down here. I guess I'm tired. I got up at 2 something this morning. Anyway, that's another thing. You're never tired. Never. You just keep going. There's nobody to drag you down. You don't need nourishment. You don't need sleep. You're not pulling this dead weight behind you. If planets only had beings having lives on it in energy bodies, everything is so much better. It's better for the planet. 72 to 78% of the abuse in your life will be gone. Stress is like next to nothing. When you're in Fae, when you live a long life, it's about 1,000 years. About 950,000. It's so much different than here. So, what about feeling though? I've mentioned before that without being stuck inside the human body, that your frequencies are faster, smoother, and totally unhampered. They're just flowing free. So you feel good. But what about emotions? Same thing. What about feelings? Love, strong desire for someone. When you have when you have a body, and two people fall in love, the sexual part of it and everything very stirring. So many people are so worried. Oh, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. That's that's awesome. It's the best thing I got in my life. Yeah, but it's nothing compared to what you're going to have when you get out of your body. There's no body. There's no sex. But there is serious, strong, intense, explosive feelings. Man, I'm not going to miss never going in a body again. I'm never going to miss being in a body again. Getting tired. People, please don't worry about missing something when you're out of your body, because you will be elated. You always are. It's just that people want to get bigger, stronger, so they go back in bodies. Of course, they were getting, kind of pushed kind of hard too. But if the feelings are more intense, they're clean. You don't have the kind of jealousy issues that you do when you're out of your body either. It's different. When you're in a body having a life, you're really stressed. You worked out real hard. You're imprisoned in a body you can't get out. The feelings you carry every day are heavy. They weigh on you. When you're not in your body, it's just awesome. You're free. And other than a few places you're not allowed to go, like first dimension and stuff, you pretty much do whatever you want. I say pretty much. You need to go hurting somebody or something, you're going to have some problems. But that's when you have free will, folks. So how does it feel when you're out of body? It feels better all the way around. You don't sleep because you don't need it. You want to relax, you relax. It doesn't matter. You can run your energy hard all day. It's fine. To the naked eye, to the naked physical eye, unless your abilities are awake, nobody can see you. Okay? On the second dimension, you all see each other, but then again, you're already out of your body. Okay? You're your normal self, and we see each other just as we are. A series of frequencies and vibrations. But we have different focal points. We are beings. We just get really squished, get put in this body, and another spirit put in there too, and the thickness of the physical body. And because you're taught to believe that's all you have, you want to hold on to it so hard. And that's why you were taught that. That's why that was made to be. To keep you in that body as long as you could. They wanted to keep you in that body as long as they could keep you in there. The longer you're in that body, the more you stress and the bigger you'll grow when you get out. When I say they, I'm talking about the original first being male and female. It's nice. It's wonderful. the vibrations over there are pretty interesting too. Um, it's what you've heard they talk. You've heard people talk about the cherubs singing and all this other stuff. There's a few different types of angels, two, three different ones uh, that go out, just moving around, and they literally put out frequencies that are like music to us when we're out of a body. But folks, you ever hear that while you're in a body? Let me tell you something. You won't like it. It's annoying. It's abrasive. It's nasty. But when you're out of a body, it's a whole different thing. It's these physical bodies change your frequencies. So we do whatever we can to feel as good as we can, and hopefully do that for others, those we care about, while we're in a body. But folks, when you get out, man, it's just nice. That's the best I can do, really, to try to explain what it's like to be out of a body, what it feels like. You still have your heart chakra that creates feelings. When someone comes up to you, when you're on the other side, and more energy comes to you, an old friend, your heart picks up. But it's soft and it flows. It goes bigger, stronger, and cleaner. It's beautiful. It really is. So, anyway, I wanted you all to know that it's important as we awaken to understand as much as we can about what happens on the other side. And folks, when you finally leave your body and go home, you're happy. No one's ever tried to get back, okay? I mean, if you get killed and you're a mother or father trying to save your kids, there's a tug right there. That's a tug. There's something going on. That you're fighting to, take care of your family because you love them. But other than a situation like that, nobody wants to go back in. Folks, once again, I love you, man. Don't ever be afraid of death. Don't ever rush it either. Just live your life and keep exploring who you are inside. That's a big thing. I'm telling you, man. You're going to make yourself so happy. When you can relax and calm down, it's easier to deal with things. Stress level goes way down. Healthier. Live longer. Just got to eat good food and stay away from the bad stuff. Well, folks, have a good night. Love you.